this road. Dropped it in the tin roof, matching the hi-hats. I am drowning in my thoughts, falling through the cracks. Rainy season in my soul, water rising high, muddy water on my sneakers, looking at the sky. The thunder rolls in with a heavy 808s drop. Pain in my chest feels like it will never stop. Navigating through the floods of my own despair, reaching out my hand, but there is nobody there. Under rolling in like the subway steep, haven't closed my eyes, cannot even sleep. The humidity is choking, but the tears run cold. This tragic little story getting way too old. Monsoon tears falling down my face, washing away a touch, erasing every trace. Caught up in the storm, nowhere left to hide. Just a broken boy with his foolish pride. Let the rain pour down, let the trap beat slide. Monsoon tears drowning me inside. Puddles reflect the street lamps, distorted and blurred. I am screaming out your name, but you never heard. Umbrella broken, I am soaking to the bone. In this crowded, wet city, I am completely alone. The melodies are dripping with a minor key sorrow, hoping that the sun will shine upon me tomorrow. But tonight, I am just swimming in the deep end. Lost my lover and I lost my best friend. Monsoon tears falling down my face, washing away a touch, erasing every trace. Caught up in the storm, nowhere left to hide. Just a broken boy with his foolish pride. Let the rain pour calm, let the trap beat slide. Monsoon tears drowning me inside. Water levels rising, sweeping away the past. We built a paper boat, we knew it would not last. The atmosphere is moody, the paths are getting dark. The rain is just putting out the fire in my heart. Monsoon tears falling down my face, washing away a touch, erasing every trace. Caught up in the storm, nowhere left to hide. Just a broken boy with his foolish pride. Let the rain pour down, let the trap beat slide. Monsoon tears drowning me inside. Baby king, let's not talk. On me away, still miss you. Let the storm pass, just the hi-hats now. Fade out.
Wind howling around the building. 40th floor. You are not here. Just me and the view. Looking out the window over Rama Ice. The city is glowing, but nothing is fine. The condo is empty, the bed is so cold. This luxurious life is getting old. I bought the penthouse to give you the world, but things got twisted, the story uncurled. The sub bass thumping from the club down below. The tempo is fast, but my heart beats slow. Your perfume lingers in the AC breeze. The memories bring me down to my knees. An auto-tune whisper echoing the halls, staring at the blank white walls. Highrise Ghost haunting my space. I cannot erase the look on your face. RB trap melodies filling the room, trapped inside this beautiful tomb. The triple roll of hats ticking that night away. walking the line, standing on the ledge. The traffic below looks like tiny ants. I blew our shot, I missed the chance. The polished percussion of my lonely life cuts through the silence like a sharp knife. I have all the money, I have all the gear, but the only thing I want is not here. High-rise ghost, haunting my space. I cannot erase the look on your face. Heartbeat trap, melodies filling the room. Trapped inside this beautiful tone. The triple of hats, ticking the night away. I would trade the view just to make you stay. The bass, it's heavy, vibrating the glass. Watching the midnight clouds slowly pass. I am king of the castle, but I have no queen. The saddest movie that you have ever seen. The atmospheric paths lift up my despair, reaching for a hand into the empty air. High-rise ghost, haunting my space. I cannot erase the look on your face. Heartbeat trap, melodies filling the room. Trapped inside this beautiful tomb. The triple-red hats, ticking the night away. I would trade you just to make you stay. It is cold up here. High-rise ghost. Goodbye. For the ghosts of the past, for you chimes in the wind, dark ambient scent, heavy sub-drop. Lighting a candle with a little wood shrine, leaving Arizona, hoping for a sign. The trap beat heavy like the weight of my chest. I cannot eat, I cannot sleep, I cannot rest. Praying to the guardians of the land we walk. Listen to the silence where we used to talk. The incense burns down to the ash. Memories hit me like a sudden flash. Auto-tune prayers hit up to the sky. I am not ready to say goodbye. Left my heart at the spirit house door, begging the universe to give me more. Heavy and weights rattling the ground, searching for a love that cannot be found. R&B melodies for the restless soul, trying to fill up these
buzzing neon sign sound. Soi 11, midnight shift, where the shadows come to play. Walking down the alley, the cables hang low. Red and green lights casting a toxic glow. Smell of the grill, smoke in the air. People walking past, but they do not care. Pushing through the crowd, feeling out of place. Looking for the ghost of your familiar face. The sub bass vibrates the concrete walls. A beautiful trap as the midnight falls. Every corner holds a memory of us. Broken promises turning into dust. The music from the bars bleeding in the street. My heart skipping till dear heartbeat. Neon Soi Shadows pulling me back in. Living in a city built on sweet sin. The highs rolling fast, light moving slow. Caught up in the trap, nowhere else to go. Auto-tune confessions in the humid night. Everything is wrong, but it feels so right. Motorbike taxis waiting at the end, wondering if you are with another friend. I bought a cheap drink just to kill the time, putting my sorrow into every rhyme. The local kids playing in the background noise, looking at the world without a single choice. I am locked in this grid, stuck in this maze, wandering around in the purple haze. Neon Soi Shadows pulling me back in. Living in a city built on sweet sin. The highs rolling fast, light moving slow. Caught up in the trap, nowhere else to go. Auto-tune confessions in the humid night. Everything is wrong, but it feels so right. Turn down the alley where it gets so dark. That is where the loneliness leaves its mark. The 808 drop makes the window shake. How much more of this can my spirit take? The neon flickers and it spells your name. It is driving me crazy, making me insane. Neon Soi Shadows pulling me back in. Living in a city built on sweet sin. The highs rolling fast, mind moving slow. Caught up in the trap, nowhere else to go. Auto-tune confessions in the humid night. Everything is wrong, but it feels so right. Shadows fading. Sun is coming up soon. Shadows fading. We out.
Water droplet. Hard shot, rock shot. From the bottom to the top, yeah. Grew up from the dirt, fight in the current. My ambition was my only deterrent. Even in the dark water, I reach for the sky, up in the mud for my tired eye. The roots run deep in this can of place. Running a marathon, not a sprint race. I am a lotus in the mud, blooming in the midnight trap. Putting my city right on the map. Heavy 808s and a spiritual mind. Leaving the darkness far behind. Gold chains heavy, but my spirit is light. Guarding my energy, ready to fight. Crisp, triplet rolls like a battle drum. Looking at the beautiful thing I have become. I am a lotus in the mud, blooming in the midnight trap. Putting my city right on the map. Heavy 808s and a spiritual mind. Leaving the darkness far behind.
my pedals are pure. The music is the medicine, music is the cure. I am a lotus in the mud, blooming in the midnight trap, putting my city right on the map. Heavy 808s and a spiritual mind, leaving the darkness far behind. Still like that, still rising, still rising, still rising. Still like that, still rising.
City center so bright it hurts. Let the pads breathe. Siam Square vibes. Gen screens flashing all the tablets in my face. Siam Square feels like an outer space. Teenagers dancing, recording on their phones. I'm sitting on the steps, feeling all alone. The crisp hi-hats cutting through the city noise. I am just another one of these broken boys. Checking my standard on my way to the light. Trying to find my way through this neon night. Trends keep changing, fashion moving fast, but this pain in my chest is built to outlast. The consumerist dreams cannot fill up the void. Everything I love is completely destroyed. Siam lights blinding me tonight. Nothing in this world is feeling quite right. 808s booming through the shopping mall. I am standing on the edge, ready for the fall. Melodies spinning like a carousel ride. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Sky train rolling overhead loud as a gun. Remembering the days when we were having fun. Matching sneakers, holding hands on the escalator. Now you hit me with the see you later. Sam night pads making everything feel grand, but I am just a loser in a wonderland. The auto-tune dripping with my sweetie despair, breathing in this polluted city air. Siam lights blinding me tonight. Nothing in this world is feeling quite right. 808s booming through the shopping mall. I am standing on the edge, ready for the fall. Melodies spinning like a carousel ride. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Lost in the intersection, green turns to red. Can't erase the hurtful words that you said. The crowd moves forward, but I am standing still, swallowing the sadness like a bitter pill. Siam lights blinding me tonight. Nothing in this world is feeling quite right. 808s booming through the shopping mall. I am standing on the edge, ready for the fall. Melodies spinning like a carousel ride. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Train leaving the station. Lights turned up. Yeah. Dark screen. Just a sub bass song.
Thunder rumble.
Crisp trap snare.
The sky is crying with me. Yeah. Heavy drops falling on the tin roof. street reflect a broken man, trying to build a life without a solid plan. The humidity makes it hard to breathe. Wearing my heart right on my sleeve. Monsoon tears falling down, drowning my sorrows in this flooded town. 808s echoing through the stormy night, trying to find a single flag of light. Pouring down, let it cleanse my soul. This empty feeling is taking its toll. Monsoon tears falling down, drowning my sorrows in this flooded town. 808 echoing through the stormy night, trying to find a single spark of light. Storm is passing, but I'm still wet.
Just me and the road, no destination.
Four-way ticket sitting on the dashboard, gripping the wheel like an ancient sword. Pushing 140 just to feel alive, trying to survive this late night drive. Leaving the city limits and the limits and no mirrors. The vision of my future is getting clearer. Flying on the expressway, running from the words that we did not say. The engine roars over a lit beat, leaving behind the crowded street. Billboards flashing past like old Polaroids, filling up the space of this massive void. No traffic jams to hold me back right now. Gotta break these chains, gotta figure out how. Flying on the expressway, running from the words that we did not say. The engine roars over all the let it be, leaving behind the crowded street. I am accelerating through the pain, wiping my tears like drops of rain. Flying on the expressway, running from the words that we did not say. The engine roars over and let it be, leaving behind the crowded street.
Keep driving. Do not look back.
Thunder rolling and sky turning gray, just like the day you walked away. away. Raindrops hitting the tin roof. Drops in the tin roof like a drum. The 808 kicking, leaving my body numb. Standing by the corner where we used to meet. Now it is just me in the flooded street. Umbrella cannot stop what is inside. Nowhere left in Bangkok to hide. Water rising up my shoes, drowning in these late night blues. Triple road slicing through the wet. Tell me, where does the healing begin? Monsoon tears falling from the sky, blending with the pain right in my eyes. The trap beat heavy, but my soul is light. Washed away in the middle of the night. The storm is raging, but the silence hurts more. I see your reflection in the puddles on the ground. Auto-tune sorrow is the only sound. Wading through the memories chest deep. Promises that you could not keep. The thunder mask, the cracking on my voice. I let you go because I had no choice. Monsoon tears falling from the sky, blending with the pain right in my eyes. The track beat heavy, but my soul is light. Washed away in the middle of the night. The storm it is raging, but the silence hurts more. On the sword path, swelling like the tide. No more shelter, nowhere left to hide. The bass drops harder than the pouring rain. I am singing to the clouds to release the pain. Monsoon tears falling from the sky, blending with the pain right in my eyes. The trap beat heavy, but my soul is light. Washed away in the middle of the night. The storm was raging, but the silence hurts more. Storm passing by, just a drizzle left. Heavy chest, catching my breath. Goodbye, sub-bass fades.
Chris triplet high head start.
Yeah, across the water. The river flows dark beneath the bridge tonight. I am standing on the edge, avoiding the temple light. go down to the muddy bay. Triple rows keep ticking like a broken clock. I am frozen like a statue on the dock. Chao, Phraya shadows dancing in the deep, holding all the secrets that we could not keep. The sub-bass rolling like the river tide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Yes, muddy water knows my darkest truth. Lost my heart to you, and in my the river keeps flowing, never waits, just shadows now.
Chris Triple A hi-hat star.
Across the water,
The river flows dark beneath the bridge tonight. I'm standing on the edge, avoiding the devil light. Long tail boats cutting through anyways. Just like the words that said us, led me to my grave. I pour a little spirit for the ghosts of our past. Knew this Bangkok romance was moving too fast. Now I'm just a shadow on the riverside. Chao, Phraya shadows dancing in the deep, holding all the secrets that we could not keep. The sub-bass rolling like the river tide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Yeah, this muddy water knows my darkest truth. Lost my heart to you and my reckless you. The humidity is suffocating, choking up my breath. Loving you was beautiful, listening you is dead. I see the luxury condos touching the sky while I am down here in the dirt, and that's tip wide. Fire shadows dancing in the deep, holding all the secrets that we could not keep. The sub-bass rolling like the river tide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Yeah, this muddy water knows my darkest truth. Lost my heart to you, my reckless you. We built a bridge of paper, watched it burn away. Now the ashes float down to the muddy bay. Triplet rows keep ticking like a broken clock. I am frozen like a statue on the dock. Chao, Phraya shadows dancing in the deep, holding all the secrets that we could not keep. The sub-bass rolling like the river tide. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Yeah, this muddy water
Traffic sounds. Rhythm out of chords. Trap drum fill. City of angels. So they say. Smiling faces everywhere, hiding the deceit. The pavement is melting beneath my feet. Street food aromas, masking the decay. You promised me tomorrow, but you stole today. The mask is slipping, the makeup runs down, the ruthless reality. Everything showed up. Krung and Facade, beautiful and cold, selling empty dreams that can never be sold. Triplet roll, snapping like a broken vow. You wore the crown of deceit, take a bow. Take a bow. Riding the BTS, hovering above the mess, looking at the billboard selling happiness. But down in the alleys, the truth is laid bare. I am breathing in the smog of this toxic affair. Krung and Facade, beautiful and cold, selling empty dreams that can never be sold. Tracklist roll, snapping like a broken vow. You are the crown of the sea, take a bow. We build these skyscrapers to touch the sky, but we are drowning